Code it now. All right, so we are going to extend our restaurant program. I'm going to do number 1, a chef class that takes a food order, prepares each item, and returns a list of prepared food. So I'm just using online-python.com. I have put in everything that we have so far, which includes a host class and a server class. And we're going to add a chef class. So underneath the server class, I'm going to create class chef, just like that. And we're going to make the food, right? So prepare food, maybe we'll call it. Prepare food. I'll do camel case. My first parameter is going to be self because it is a instance method here. All right, because we're going to eventually create a chef and then call the prepare food method on that object. So we're going to need the food order. Now, right now we have the food order saved here in this variable food. So we're going to need a parameter. It can be called anything we want, but I'm just going to call it food for simplicity's sake. All right, so let's create our chef. Chef1 equals chef, and we're going to want to, we don't need an init method or anything, although you could make one if you're feeling creative. I'm going to call the prepare food method on chef1. Sometimes it's easiest to start with the method call, because then that will remind you of like what you need to actually code. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this list of food to that method. And so that's going to be saved. This argument is being saved in that parameter there. All right, so maybe let's say something like, I have received the order. Now we want to iterate through, right? Prepares each item. So maybe let's iterate through the list for X in food. So remember, food is a list, so we can iterate through it. We want to print, I am preparing, and then let's concatenate X on there. So, you know, each food item, it's going to say that he's preparing it. And at the end, the food is ready. And then we're going to, let's return the food order again, just in case some other method in the future, some other class or method in the future is going to want that food order. We'll return it as well. So let's see if we've made any mistakes. What is your drink order? Cola, water. All right, biscuit and gravy. All right, I am preparing biscuit. Well, grammatically, it's not awesome. I am preparing the biscuit. I'm preparing the gravy. The food is ready. Returns a list of prepared food. So this food list here is now going to contain the list of prepared foods. It's the same list as before, but yeah, that's it. We just coded it, and this is going to return something. So right now, that whatever is being returned, which is the same as the list that we sent because we didn't modify it at all, but we could if we wanted to in the future. Right now, it's not being saved in anything, but we could always say prepared food equals, and then that's going to save this list in a new variable. So maybe in the future, if we want to make our program more complicated, we can change the food list itself in this method and then return it. But right now, I think that's good.